on here in the living room, and my parents watched everything. My top, I just said it, y'all. You just joined, I'm sorry. My sister made it. It's crocheted. I've never been to Nebraska, LOL. I've never been to Wyoming. I've never been to Indiana or North Dakota. My best friend is from South Dakota. I gotta go visit Jacob in South Dakota. Hello, AmeriCorey updates. I got a question yesterday on Cameo, which I thought was super fun. It was like, oh, guess the dates of like these moments. Like your first kiss, your first cuddle, this, that. And I was guessing, and I just realized that like, I don't remember anything. I'll remember days forever though. I'm like day 18, cockadoodle zoom. Day 28, path to power. Day 44 was the wall. Where did I find my white heels from? The white strappy heels, they're Steve Madden. Most of my shoes were Steve Madden. There was only so much stuff that I could fit in my luggage. It was like half clothing. The other half was like a fourth of my toiletries and a fourth shoes. My lashes are falling off. I got my lashes done in Weston, Florida. And, sorry, excuse me. Y'all can't tell, but she did an awesome, awesome job. They look so good. So I gotta find a lash artist. So, LOL, I haven't been looking as hard as I should be for apartments, but I have been going hard on finding a lash tech in Nashville. So I've already got like 5 screenshots of different places that I could get my lashes done at. Because that's important. Priorities, right? I've never seen The Amazing Race. I will start watching though. I want to see like, I don't think I'd get a call, but I'm sure it's fun. Corey does have a car in Nashville. The season was good. I heard that the first 6 weeks were insane and the feeds were super fun. I'm so jealous, y'all. I'm a live feeder, obviously, and I would have been glued to my screen this summer if I wasn't playing. And I was already prepared. Y'all probably know this story, but I was prepared to not be on the show. They rejected me early June. So I was like, okay, whatever. Let me unplug from everything Big Brother. I had been watching old Big Brother seasons to prepare. Stopped doing that because I was super sad about not getting on. And then I bought a ticket to Ozza's premiere event in New York. She was going to be there. A bunch of BB alums were going to be there. I bought tickets for me and my friends. And they called me back 6 weeks later like, hey, actually, like, would you be open to being considered again? They don't tell you yes ever. They don't tell you you're on. They just told me like, would you be open to being considered? And I was like, of course, yes. I got to figure out what to do with this ticket for Ozza's event. And I don't know, it was very cool that, you know, on premiere day, I was thinking about my friends being at the bar with Ozza, like watching me, cheering for me. That must have been, I don't know, it was super cool for me to think about. And I don't know if I was a set alternate because they usually, from what I've heard, I mean, I was definitely like a backup in some way, but they must have had like alternates during sequester and they tell you that you're an alternate. Blue wasn't an alternate either. It wasn't hard to remember the days or numbers of stuff at all. Like, I can still tell you that there were 7 jars with baby heads in the scary room. 40 hands on the wall. And if Jag is still here, he probably, well, he might have not. After winning that fucking money, I would have cleared my head completely, but I'm still a little bit traumatized. So I still remember the numbers. So it's interesting because I feel like half the season were recruits and half were like people that applied. I can tell you that, I mean, I applied, obviously, and I went to a casting call in Connecticut in April, so that's pretty late compared to when everyone else applied. But I know, I mean, obviously Corey applied, Mimi applied, Felicia applied, LOL, is that it? Bowie applied. Izzy applied. Sorry, I'm going through the rooms, not going through Scary Room. Cam applied. And I think that's it. Everyone else was recruited. Let me see if I have that right. Applied for Big Brother, sorry. Like, they applied. The other 10 people. And Jag applied. Hello, yeah, Jag applied. Duh. Hisam applied years ago. They called him back this year. So let's say he applied. Jared didn't apply. From what I understand, no. Because I don't want to speak for him, but I'm pretty sure Jared was supposed to be on Survivor, right? Years ago. So they already had like his info and file, maybe. Maybe he applied. I don't know. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. What should we do? Okay. More Lana, of course. Why didn't I bring the same energy inside the house? Because it is so draining to be inside. I can't just be like uppity up like all times. Hello. We hardly got any sun. We got the yard like 2-3 days a week. 3 days if we were lucky. It was usually 2. Plus the first week, it was like, obviously, like in my mind, I was like, lay low, don't talk like too much game or any game with anybody, because then that'll put a target on your back, right? And I didn't want to talk too much about being a super fan, but obviously that was like inevitable because I'm just such a fan that I had to talk about it. But how do they recruit people? Honestly, girl, I don't know. I wasn't recruited. I think through Instagram or TikTok now is probably the most reliable way of doing it. But I heard actually Amira last year from BB25, she got recruited through LinkedIn, which is crazy. I remember hearing this story on one of the lives. I wasn't the only super fan. Corey was too. So that's how we like bonded at the beginning. Y'all know about crock pot pussy? Super fans know about crock pot pussy. So yeah, I started talking about that and Corey knew what I was talking about. So it was like, you know. Izzy was a super fan. She started the show in January, so this was like, she had never seen it live. But yeah, I mean, she's watched every season, I would. I love the AmeriCorey movie. Casting process, it was super long. It was like 5 interviews. It was over like 2 months. And like I just said, they rejected me early June and then called me back like mid-July, close to mid-July, and we're like, hey, actually, we want to, like, would you be open to being considered again? I said, fuck yeah, of course. And that's how I got on. But the entire time I was super skeptical. I was like convinced that I wasn't on. I was like, don't get your hopes up. Like, you're not on, you're not on. Even while I was at the hotel during sequester, I was like, you're not getting on the show. It wasn't until I was on the stage. No, I think it was when we were taking like the pictures for the show. We were doing the photo shoot for the show that I was like, wait, do they do this for everyone? I don't know. Even when they were giving me my key, I was like convinced that it was fake, that it was all just for show, that I was an alternate. I don't know. I've practiced Spanish with Corey a little bit. Yeah, I think I did see the key intro at the beginning. That's as much as I've seen, all the key intros at the beginning. And it's crazy because we filmed for like 7 hours that day. It was 105 degrees here in Texas. We were filming outside for like most of it. And they cut it down to like 2 minutes, right? And OMG, if y'all know about Big Brother, you know about BB15 Andy, his intro, and when he's dancing by himself on the sidewalk. I was, going through this process, and I knew I was gonna do the key thing, and I told my friend Jacob, I was like, oh my God, Jacob, they better not fucking make me do like an Andy type solo dance for my key intro. And we laughed about it, hee hee ha ha. And then when I talked to them and they're like, hey, can you and your family dance? I said, yes, of course, anything you want. So that's why there's like that. And I was like, oh, of course. Sorry, I'm reading shit. I was like, of course they're gonna make me dance. It's gonna be so cringy. So I did see my intro package, and it was just so embarrassing. I can't post my audition because I don't own it. I don't have it. CBS has it somewhere. I went to an open casting call, so it was literally like a little like room with a camera guy, and he filmed me for 60 seconds, and that's what was submitted to CBS. Yes, I am watching Ranger Games tonight, y'all. So, oh my God, and that's on in like what, 45 minutes? I have to do cameos. So with 45 minutes, I'm probably gonna get to do, realistically, like 3 cameos. Cause I just yap. And I don't like to prep before them, and you can, if you've gotten a cameo from me, you can probably tell that it's me hitting record, improv for 5 minutes and then send. But I think that's the best way to do it. Because if I start like rehearsing or, taking multiple videos, I think it just comes off as like, or I start sounding like very fake and rehearsed, and I don't like that. So yeah, 45 minutes, I can get a solid 3. If I get crazy and I get on my Zoom shit, I can do 4 cameos. That'd be awesome. What song did we get during HOHs? What do you mean? Like during lockdown? We got this song, actually, All American Bitch. And me and Corey were in bed listening to this. I was like, who is this? I thought it was, what's her face? Let me look her up. I thought it was the girl that won America's Got Talent years ago. Grace Vander something. For some reason, Vanderwall. For some reason, I thought it was her. I was like, oh, she's back. She's doing music. It like never registered that, of course, Guts was going to be coming out. It could be Olivia Rodrigo. I started binging Only Murders in the Building yesterday. I have already seen season 1 and 2, but my siblings have it. So I was like, oh, this is a cozy winter show. Let's watch. And it's so good. I love Olivia Rodrigo. My zodiac sign, I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday was November 28th. It was my golden birthday. I turned 28 on the 28th. No, I'm not 30. There's nothing wrong with being 30. I cannot wait for my 30th birthday party. Actually, I think my birthday is going to be on a Friday. Am I wrong? November 28, 2025. It is a Friday. My 30th is gonna be on a Friday. OMG, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start planning today. Corey is in Nashville. I was scared. I was scared to get on the show. I was scared during the show, and I'm scared after the show because I know how hard like fans go. And I don't think people in the house really understood that, and maybe that helped them handle their stress better and be better players. But the entire time I'm like freaking out because I'm like, oh fuck, like I just said this shit. BB Twitter is on it, you know? Oh, I talked shit about a kale salad. I'm like, oh fuck. There goes my head. Let's change this. I gotta watch Traitors too. Of course, I will be watching Traitors. My pink hoodie, it's actually from Super Down. I have it on my Linktree, but don't bother going to the Linktree, girl, because it's just, did I include it? I don't think I did, because it was sold out. But you can probably find it on like Poshmark, or I got it on Depop. But it's like a Super Down, oh, yuck. It's a Super Down hoodie and short set. But honestly, so it's like the velvet pink jacket and the shorts, and I saw during the, not a winner, what was it called? Oh, the Name That Toot competition. That was the first time I was able to see myself wearing those shorts, and I looked so fucking flat from the back that I was like, okay, I'm never wearing those shorts again. So if anybody noticed, yeah, I was day 39, 34 minus 37. It's the last time I wore those pink shorts. Would you want the chat? I'd do any show again, honestly. Like, Big Brother was my dream. And actually, okay, LOL, I can probably say this. I was in the process for another show. So they rejected me from Big Brother. The casting producer that I was working with reached out and he's like, hey, I have this other show. Would you be interested in doing that? And I was like, yeah, like, sure, let's try it. I was still really bummed out about not being on Big Brother. But I didn't feel the same. I wasn't like, you know, I did like an interview and it was just like, my heart wasn't in it. I really wanted to be on Big Brother. But I feel like now that I've done BB, like, yeah, I'm down to do whatever. It was so much fun. Like, what a cool experience. Y'all have no idea. Like, I mean, you do, but it was so surreal to get to play, especially as a fan. I'm still bugging out about that. I like dainty jewelry, and it's like a little flower, the daffodil, so. Would I want a promise ring? I don't know. I take any ring though, any jewelry. I'm not a ring girly. Because I lose like bracelets and jewelry all the time, so I don't get anything like super fancy. The last fancy thing I bought, I lost in an Uber in Miami. LOL, it was my phone. So I cannot be trusted with expensive things. So, girly, you are right. So it's 7:20. Reindeer Games in 40 minutes, y'all. Go watch. I'm excited. I'll be tweeting. But for right now, I gotta go. I gotta do my cameos. They're gonna expire soon, and yeah, I need to get them done. But thank you so much for joining me. I love y'all. I love all the questions. Bye. See y'all. And